Okay, this is my application, my audition tape for Face Off, the series, Face Off 2, second season. My name is Bob Yoho. Um, I got interested in makeup. I'm supposed to tell you a little bit about myself. I got interested in makeup when I was a kid. My parents one year got my brother and I the Dick Smith Halloween monster makeup kit. This was back in the 70s, I guess it was, late 70s. And I was, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that. And we spent the afternoon mixing up this stuff that he had in there and spreading it into molds. And I didn't find out till later it was gelatin. Um, But we went nuts. We glued on everything that was in that kit. We had bullet holes on top of scars, on top of cuts, and just went nuts. And covered ourselves, every exposed bit of skin, with these gelatin wounds and scars and stuff. And every adult that saw us, everyone we ran into, and we made a point of running around the neighborhood and meeting all the friends and relatives and neighbors. And every last one of them were grossed out and just, oh God, why would you do that to yourself? Oh, that looks horrible. And I loved it. And quite frankly, I never grew out of it. Um, so here I am, give or take 30 years later. Uh, I've done makeup. I'm not traditionally trained in any school, mostly self-taught. But years later, I was lucky enough, and I guess I'll be a little cocky and say talented enough to be accepted by Dick Smith into his course. And I'm very proud of the acceptance letter I got from him. He made a point of saying that I was well qualified. Very proud of that. The man's one of my heroes. Um, and since then, I'm doing my best to make a living doing makeup. Over the years, I've had to work other jobs, a wider range of jobs. But in my mind, they were always just a means to an end to be a professional makeup artist. Um, and I've had a little bit of success here and there. I've done quite a number of independent films. Um, I did my first real gig, what I considered a real gig, was actually just as an assistant to a makeup artist doing an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. Happened to be the one about John Wilkes Booth and Lincoln, and whether it was really John Wilkes Booth they found in the barn. And we were applying a lot of facial hair and a lot of dirt, and doing dirt makeup on horses. But I was on a set, and to me that was a big deal. And I did some fangs, custom fangs, for a show called Great Books Dracula for, I think that was the Learning Channel. Um, as I said, a number of independent films. And let's see, we're almost 4 minutes in, so I'm going to have to get to doing the makeup. And I've done a lot of work in training for emergency medical simulations. I've worked for Fort Detrick, doing nuclear, biological, and chemical training seminars, sessions. Alan Tipper Gore for Halloween. Oh, let's see what else. The FDA, NIH, the Army. Did a couple of police officers disguise makeup for real life on street so that they could do a drug bust and buy drugs on the same streets that they walk the beat on and be unrecognized. And done some work with cancer patients, reconstructive, I'm sorry, not reconstructive, but removable prosthetic work. So my experience is varied, and I guess I'm going to get started. I'm going to go old school here, do a good old-fashioned foam prosthetic, foam latex, good old rubber mask grease paint. Um, It's a sculpt I did a little while back. First off, I want to apologize for my last minute entry. I was working a gig, and it took up most of my time for quite a while. Turning a 17-year-old young lady into a very old man with a silicone appliance that was pre-painted and pre-haired. Currently, just so you know, I have a partner, a makeup partner, business partner. We have a company called Morpheage, and it's a relatively new company, but between the two of us, we have decades, I mean literally over 40 years of experience. So although the company's new, neither of us are newbies. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. A little overblown in this light. There we go, that's a little better. I hope you consider me.